So let me ask you a question. Say you walk into this casino, right? Right. And you walk in there, you don't know that you're about to hit the jackpot, but you're about to hit it anyway. Right. Isn't it more powerful that I tell you, hey, you about to walk in and hit the jackpot?
But is it not more logical to not use my stance to be skeptic of it?
I'm trying to give you an analogy that works.
And I'm understanding I'm trying to run with your analogy.
Right. But I think you're missing the big picture here.
Please.
The prophecy is what separates everything from everyone else. We're up here prophesying
Isaiah
World War III.
34:16.
Right,
Pull it up.
we're prophesying.
I love the book of Isaiah.
Prophecy of World War III. That America loses World War III. It don't even sound fathomable.
We've already lost. I just got out the army and I could tell you we already lost. So I mean, like, yo, but pull up Isaiah. What was that verse you just said? Pull it up. Because I want to hear from these two. These two don't like me.
Also Isaiah 8:2.
These two don't like me, and I don't think the cameraman too much of my team either.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
These prophecies shall fail. Not one of the prophecies shall fail.
None shall want her mate.
And it shouldn't be mated or put together with any other book.
From my mouth,
Okay.
from my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered.
Because this is the one book that the inspiration came from the Most High himself. All these other books was interpreted a different way from the mind of the Most High.
Okay, but was that not
Yeah.
the way that the word is supposed to be interpreted in modern America? Think about it now. Is it not going to be interpreted a lot different than 2,500?
Right.
Not even 2,000 years. We go 100 years. And would the word not be interpreted different?
But
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be that guy to like nitpick you
no, I got you.
and like fuck you guys off. You know what I'm saying?
I've
never got to interact with Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
So like,
You're not starting off well.
yeah, I mean that's
But it's
fine.
okay.
You know, I came to make
But
you guys
okay.
angry. That's
No,
cool.
no.
And we're just passionate up here.
Yeah, I
We
just want to
believe
really
in
see
it.
if you
We
guys
believe
believe
in
this
it.
shit. Like,
So,
yo.
we on our shit though.
Yeah,
I'm explaining to you.
yo, you've not stopped. And
I'm gonna explain it to you though. So, go back and read that one more time. The second half of that verse.
Isaiah 34.
Yep.
Isaiah
None should
34.
want to make part right around there. You can read from time.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord. and
Like the
read.
Bible, which we've been pushing. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Book
One.
of the Lord. Okay.
I was saying, just because something in modern times may seem to have a different mentality or interpretation now, that doesn't mean that the ancient interpretation ain't correct.
So do I take the book of the word or do I take what you say?
You take the word. That's why we're reading the word. But look, luckily I'm the translator right now that's giving you the ancient understanding in modern terms.
And that's fair, yeah.
The
But
book of
who
the
has
Lord.
stopped you since the book has came out? Go ahead.
The book of the Lord is simple.
Yeah.
The law and the prophets.
And indeed, it is very simple.
The law and the prophets, that's the book of
Perception
the
is
Lord.
very often reality. But can we not like?
And that's what we
Can
coming
we
from.
not weigh out misconception at all?
No. We
What-
went
what's-
back to
what-
the
what's
ancient.
What's your
misconception?
point? What's your point? Though?
Like,
what are you trying to prove?
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm really just here for information. Like, I just really feel like you need to calm down out of everybody. But like,
See, and that's
Exactly.
you come up
I
here
mean,
with,
this is our show.
disrespect.
I'm not being.
You
I
are
asked them to
disrespectful.
calm
You
down.
are being
Well, then,
disrespectful.
all in part. All in part.
Yeah, go your way.
All right, bro. But understand this: there's a mark of the beast.
I don't need to understand.
All right, there it is.
Okay.
Do you have a chip in your
destroyed, man. Hey, did the military give you a chip? Did the military put a chip in your body?
Yeah, probably in the back of my head.
Oh yeah, no wonder. No wonder.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he gonna eat a missile.
When Israelites stole our whole formula,
That's the point that we're up here talking about.
call yourself Hebrew Israelites.
That's the point we're telling you our ancient name before they stole it. So no, you're good, bro.
It's not for him. It ain't for
What do
you.
you think, bro?
Appreciate the message. You guys
You got it, bro.
tonight, all right?
All right, brother. You
Hey,
too, bro.
much love.
Hey, be safe, bro.
You're just a regular citizen of the 2/3. That's all.
It's okay. Let's take a quick moment to edify the camera as well.
Coming up here with them high ass shorts and them fucking Fila flip flops, thinking that he gonna come up here and confound like seriously. He just wanted to come up here and just really disrupt the spirit. That's all that was. We're trying to sow discord, coming against, and that's another thing that
Yep.
spirit that be on the southern kingdom trying to vex the northern kingdom, man. That's all that is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It'd be funny as hell if he's a fucking Ishmaelite or something.
Yeah.
His
So
ass
the
going into
Edomite.
slavery if his ass
He
ain't-
doesn't even know the whole matter, you know,
Yeah.
of what the Hebrew Israelites are. He's over here talking about the
Quran and the Sharia law, would he be like, bro, what are you doing?
He's the epitome of what America is. Babylon, confusion.
Just
They
a
confused.
bunch of niggas pour some information
Yeah.
into
Niggas
it.
talking about the
He just spewing as
Quran.
he-
What do you say? The law of what?
Sharia law.
Sharia law. All this bugged out ass shit. You know, he probably went to the military and got, indoctrinated with all this shit and, thinking he on a level, man.
Thinking he Bruce Leroy
You know?
and shit.
But that shows you we only up here for the elect.
Yeah.
If it ain't for you, get the fuck up the street. We're not here for your entertainment. Yeah, if you want to come up and ask some sincere questions, but if not, man, beat it.
When he tried to get sincere as he possibly could, we were able to edify the camera over it. He ain't gonna get edified. He was sealed. That's why when we asked him about the chip, he was like, oh yeah, probably. What you mean probably? You don't know?
Oh yeah, he gone.
You thinking it's something lightweight? That ain't no lightweight thing. You take that chip in your body, man, you pledge your allegiance already. But anyway, so this brother could read Isaiah 58.
It's Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not.
Right back.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what we're out here to do for our people. We're out here to correct our people and show them where they're going off, that they may change their ways from these Babylonian worldly ways, fleshly ways, into ancient righteous ways of the spirit, that they may be found worthy. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. All right? But you learn that out of the Bible. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Another thing that we could have taught him out of the scriptures is that you can't just judge a man by his appearance, my dude.
Right.
You know, that's not how you do it. You test the spirit. You know?
It's like, okay,
Send me that video.
you got just the same amount of melanin that he got. He acting like he was fucking
That's what I'm saying.
Terrence Crawford
He's
dark.
calling himself black.
You know?
Hey, we can go into the history of how Judah escaping, Esau's, slavery and shit. They went down to Mexico. You know, so you got some you might think is a so-called Mexican. He actually, Judah or Issacharite. He'd be a Judite.
Hey, I firmly, this is my own personal thing, but I think YG is an Issacharite.
Yeah, it could be.
You got a lot of those Brazilians down there, so-called Brazilians, of the tribe of Asher, that are Judah. Because those slave ships, they came to the western parts of, the Caribbean, Mississippi, the South, but they also went down to South America, Central America. So Judah scattered, Judites scattered throughout all nations, and all nations scattered throughout Judah. So it's go ahead, bro.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know some of the history.
Right.
Judah has a connection with Issachar. Esau, he just was good at playing divide and conquer. But you had Jake down in Mexico. You had what's his name? Vicente Guerrero.
Was he the first?
He was a lead general during the Mexican Spanish Wars.
Yeah.
When they was fighting for their independence against Spain, they had a black general, and he became president in Mexico. So he helped. That Jake helped Issachar down there fight against Esau. You know, so he don't even know that history. He wouldn't even know that history, man. He don't even understand, like going back into the scriptures, that the Lord eventually broke the brotherhood between Judah and Ephraim, the northern and the southern kingdom, Judah and Israel.
Yep.
You know.
Honestly,
But now that breach is now being closed in. We're coming together. I mean, you can't break that stick that Ezekiel saw. No, you can't break it.
Isaiah 11 and 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Yep.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Yeah. Now, I mean, like right now, like you got the northern tribes, they're being gathered, and but who did they wake up listening to?
Right.
They heard Judah.
Yeah.
The Lord saved the tents of Judah. He was going to be the one that was going to, gather the rest of the tribes. The other tribes going to fall in line once the Lord rose Judah up. Now you're seeing all the tribes come together. You know?
John the Baptist coming back. So.
Yeah. So yeah, they would naturally fall under the line, which would show that they would actually honor Judah. But Judah is acknowledging like, yo, those are our brothers. Kind of fell away for a long time. We were distant, but now understanding and regathering this information and remembering ourselves in Land's captivity, even like it says in Jeremiah 50, that both Judah and Israel will be oppressed together. So we even understood in this captivity that we had a common enemy. That's what further brought us together. Like, oh shit, we was oppressed the same way. Issachar got lynched just like Judah got lynched. We got the images right on one of these signs.
Hey, we live next door to one another, going through the same exact oppression.
Who filled up the penitentiaries?
Bro, everywhere we live.
90% of the penitentiaries are filled up with Issachar tribes. Northern and Southern Kingdom. Look at these public school systems. Who's the majority in these lower income high schools, these elementary schools, these middle schools? Northern and Southern Kingdom. You know?
When the
ghettos,
the Venom came out, right?
Yep.
It literally said, we want y'all to take it.
Yeah. And the Native American. They said Native American.
They said it the way we said it.
Dudes like that, like, honestly, they don't bother me anymore, you know? Because he's fucking lost, right?
They wouldn't bother you because you got eyes to see. You understand, okay, 2/3, you know. You know,
you like the spirit and he knows.
It's like you're not in your, you come into the truth, you're not in your emotions no more. Like, okay, yeah, we see, we know the end of a nigga like that.
Yeah.
You know, we like, oh, okay, you're gonna, you know, take a chip, you know, get your little goodies and stuff, and your ass gonna be destroyed, nigga. You gonna remember this day.
Yeah, and that was part of
this was he said it was his first encounter with the Hebrew Israelites. So he gonna remember this. He was marked before he came up.
And he said he knew he heard Hebrew Israelites speak before, but he had never got to interact with them. Nobody took you seriously. We give you a chance, and this is the show you put on. You fucked up, bro.
I mean, yeah, I could see exactly why if he did have an encounter with him, but they didn't deal with him. I can understand exactly why. And that was one of the reasons why I at first, when I started to hearing, I was like, man, I don't think we should even fuck with this dude. Because the scriptures ultimately tell you, don't talk with a fool, lest thou be like unto him. You know? You converse with a fool, you're not going to have any rest. You're going to be just defiled with his fooleries and have no rest.
He was in it for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to.
He was trying to trip us up.
Yeah.
This person fool is crazy.
Huh?
Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, Lord will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
That's the bigger point. Yep, you got it.
That's it.
And you don't know that somebody prophesied that this was going to happen.
This is because he had mentioned, you know, he just came up here and assumed on everything based on skin color. This is First Samuel 16 and 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth.
And let me ask you something. What would you think about Apostle Tahar?
Apostle Roman.
Right. I'm saying, but no. Look at Apostle Tahar. Levi, right? But he's light skinned though. That's what I'm saying. Would you give him a hard time?
What do you think about the brother in the Memphis camp that looked like
you know?
Or the brother in the Northwest camp that looked like he would lose it. Like a lot of these niggas that claim they in Israel, they can't even get past
color. They have a face.
Yeah, that word appearance.
Carnal.
Yeah.
Carnal, man.
He don't even, you talking about colors, he didn't even know his color. You ain't black.
Let me finish. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord, Yahweh, looketh on the heart.
And like he's Michael Blackson or somebody. You ain't black like that, bro. Like, stop. You don't even talk like people that dark talk. Your lingo don't even sound like that. Stop. Like, that's why we push so hard that it ain't about skin color. We don't care about your person. You got offended when we were talking about white. Oh, we're talking about the white man. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
We should have asked him, is your mama white or something?
He might have fought.
Probably. You know, he probably didn't. Hey, his daddy may be white.
Yeah, right.
And he
That's
think
what
he's
I'm
black.
saying. I'm like, he might be a fucking terror.
He might be a terror, bro.
He might be.
But then, yeah, that was Satan, man.
So let's
You know?
go back to the lesson.
Yeah,